We're back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you'll watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. Now, here we are with Clov stock, Clover Health Investments. We're going to look at the chart and everything about it. It's testing new lows since this consolidation here. And we're going to look at what's important because this broke through a key level that I've talked about before, and a lot of investors challenged me down below in the comments saying that's not possible. We're going to look at it now, but it's going to be important to look at what is important moving forward. So we're going to jump into the home runs of the day that I mentioned this morning over at the Discord, and we're going to get right into it here with Clov stock, Clover Health Investments. The two home runs of the day were spectacular, guys. This is what we strive for and aim for every single day. The opportunities are out there and we'll continue to find them. If this is something that interests you, I would like to invite you to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the three stocks I mentioned this morning. Two of them turned out to be home runs, and our worst performer was BIOC. That gave us small jumps of 5 to 10%, almost reaching 10 to 15% at its highest point. Now, our home runs of the day were SNOA and NLSP. Let's go ahead and look at these charts and how they performed. So, SNOA, we caught this one in the pre-market. It was sitting sideways before it jumped up again, a nice little 3 to 5% jump, pulled back down, and took off to a highest point within 20 minutes after the bell of 30% plus, guys. Pulled back down and gave multiple opportunities of 10 to 15% and 10 to 20% in this second run here after the big pullback. Now, the other stock that we were watching that turned out to be a home run for the day is NLSP. At the highest point of the day, 20% plus. We caught this one a few minutes after the bell. It started to run pretty quickly, pulled back down, and took off for 20% plus. Here it gave a small jump of 3 to 5% from when I started watching it, and gave another 5 to 10% jump here after pulling back from that 20% jump, guys. If this is something you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and we look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Clov stock, Clover Health Investments, and this was a stock that since I saw this barcoding here, which you don't normally see on a 30-minute, you usually see that on a 1 minute, you see it on a 5-minute, maybe even sometimes a 15-minute on a penny stock, but on a stock like this one at around $9 at that point, barcoding on the 30-minute, I saw it looking like weakness. We certainly saw that in the last several days, and here we are retesting newer lows. And the most important thing is the location that I had stated that this stock can end up at if it touches those levels, right? A lot of investors did not think this was possible. A lot of investors challenged me always in the comment section down below. And this is why it's so important to realize that watching these key levels are important and paying close attention to the charts, the history of the chart, and why it's possible, okay? It's always good to be aware of it. It's not to be a bear, but the first thing that I've stated many times here, that every time this ran, they were bull traps. There's investors right now that thought this could continue going higher every time this ran in these last several times, and these turned out to be bull traps because every time it jumped up, it came right back to that same level, right back to that same level, right back to that same level. Same thing here, right? Every single time. And those bull traps, I was not liking them. I'm pretty honest in my videos on the whole entire unbiased opinion and approach, and I'm really focusing in always on the charts. We came back to these levels, and since this barcoding here, I had stated that we could see weakness. We certainly saw it, and then we saw consolidation here, right? We were watching this and tracking this very carefully to see if there was strength and if it broke through the lows here of 795, and if it did, we were going to watch between 795, 780, which is the lowest point that we saw in the last several bearish moves and in this whole entire volatility here in sideways action, even though it sparked up to $9, almost $10 and coming back down. 780 was a key point to watch, 770. And if it broke through those levels, this could test 750. If it broke through 750 and did not come back up, it would actually go into further weakness, and this could start going towards $7, right? Or the low sevens. So we already broke through 750 and we hit a new low here in this sideways action and bearish run, right? After such a big squeeze here all the way up to $29, $28, this has came down to a new low here, and that was reached today at 742. And it's super important to be aware of these key levels because it is below 750. Now, it's trying to fight to stay above it. It's currently between 756, 760, give or take, but the stock right now is just slightly above 750. If it breaks through that, it's going to be important to watch the support level of 742 and how quickly is it heading towards $7. And if $7 gets broken through, the 52-week low is going to be the most important number here to let us know where Clov is really heading and where the strength is, right? Because the 52-week low is 631. We're nowhere near that yet. I wouldn't really pay close attention to that just yet, but it is something to be aware of with how bearish the markets are looking and if things get more bearish than they already seem and are getting already in front of us, right? So super important. Now, the reason why this jumped after earnings is because the future growth projections, and that was getting priced in. There was a lot of hype and speculation, came back down to reality, and here we are testing new lows. So it is important to keep in mind the fact that there is potential here for this stock in the long run, right? Analysis price targets are still pointing to the upside, giving it a 10, 30, 20% jump from these levels, but we need to watch it very carefully. So we already know the supports, but what are the resistance to watch? Well, the first resistance that I would watch is right up here, 773. That can go ahead and show us where momentum is going. If that is turned into a support and pulled away from to the upside, the next point of reference would be the highest point of the day, which was 807. That will be significant for the bulls to actually break through to get themselves back into this channel here that we've seen the stock jump off of and go towards $9 and $10. As always, guys, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with the friends so they can receive the insight as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.